The other big story that we've been following today happens to be from the BJP in Maharashtra. Now, Shaina NC is actually one of the BJP's most visible faces on television. She is the Maharashtra BJP spokesperson and was widely expected to have got a ticket for the Lok Sabha election. At least that is what those close to her believed. She didn't. And she suddenly spoke out today on how all political parties, including her own, just simply haven't done enough to give women tickets. I spoke to her earlier today. Shaina, it was widely expected that you might get a ticket to contest. You are, as we were saying, one of the most visible faces of the BJP in the state. Are you disappointed you haven't got it?
First and foremost, Nidhi, this is not about me and I am not upset. So let's first put into perspective what I'm trying to say. All I'm trying to say is that if 50% of the electorate is women, women should be given a chance to champion women's causes and issues. If you can have a Mamata Banerjee give 41% in her party and Naveen Patnaik give 33% in his party, I think it's all about opportunity, because if you have opportunity, women can showcase their talent and ability. If not, we are only paying lip service to the cause of empowering women. And the reality is we don't even have 11% representation in parliament and a dismal 9% in assemblies. So I think the time has come for women across the political board, across political ideologies and thought processes to speak up in their individual parties and say, rather than waiting for a legislation in women's reservation, we must focus on each party in their manifesto saying how many seats or how much percentage they're going to give to women. That is true empowerment.
Well, Shaina, have you had a chance to articulate what you're saying to the BJP leadership? You've actually raised some very valid concerns about women's representation, but have you been able to communicate this to your own party?
Look, I must be frank with you, my party is much better than all the other parties, because in Maharashtra we have given 7 women candidates tickets as opposed to an NCP, Congress or Shiv Sena which have hardly given 1 or 2. So I don't think this is about a competition. It is not about me being upset with anyone. It is about women being represented in the correct light and in the correct space in electoral politics to highlight issues of the common woman who goes through all kinds of problems on a daily basis but is unable to get her voice heard in parliament or assembly. The larger point is this, that yes, in the BJP we have 33% reservation as far as organizational posts are concerned. That's why people like myself are even treasurers of the party. So that's a great move in the correct direction. But for all political parties only to pay lip service to women's reservation and say, oh, if we come to power, we will ensure that, we have representation. I think that is just fooling public. We must have in manifestos the actual amount of women who are going to get tickets, and this does not mean somebody's daughter, daughter-in-law, wife. That is one aspect. Yes, they may be competent too, but we don't want this bechari tag or this kind of tag to say anyay hua hai is mahila ke saath. It should be based on our competence, and in the 21st century women have presented themselves in every field. So why is this male dominated space of politics different?
You used a very strong term just now. You said lip service. Is that what the BJP has done on women's reservation? Lip service?
No, this is every single political party. Sometimes you don't have the numbers in Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. Sometimes you have people with different viewpoints. Like for example, if there is a rural party or a regional party that wants to give more Dalit women, but give women a chance. If another party believes that no, it should be just women of the particular sons of, as you have sons of soils, as you have, women of native origin, please give, but give women. This is about in parliament, why are we not given the kind of representation that other countries have? You take even Pakistan, they are way ahead of India. So I just feel very strongly that as part of the manifesto, every woman in her individual party, today it could be me in mine, somebody else in another party, must demand of the leadership to announce that irrespective of a legislation called women's reservation, you have X amount of tickets which are given to deserving women candidates. And this lame excuse that it's all about winnability, please, women can win too. All about saying that, oh, you need muscle power and money power. Women can perform on the grassroots, be given an opportunity. If there is no opportunity, you and me will only be debating on TV channels.
All right, Shaina NC, thanks for talking to us. Shaina NC of the BJP, they're speaking out, speaking her mind, saying that political parties, including her own, need to do a lot more and in order to give fair representation to women. We'll take a break.